Hello, everybody, and welcome to Comic Time. I am Rainbow Red Panda. This is a glassesless Norton. They are still being unpacked from our long trip to New York, and this is Comic Time. As you can tell, I'm back home in my apartment, which is good and bad. But I was in New York last week on a foreign laptop, so if anyone noticed that everything was mirrored and whatnot, I was not on my computer and I couldn't figure out how to fix it. So you get what you get. Like, I can't help it. So I'm home now, all's good, all of that. These are what is left of last week's pull that I didn't get to that I just now got. So we have Justice League Canada #2. I finally, a long time ago these came out, but I finally got the Scribblenauts series. So we have Scribblenauts Unmasked #1, #2, #3, #4, and then I got #5 in a previous week on Comic Time. So those are the Scribblenauts ones. I'm really excited because Josh Elder was on Panel to Panel, and he was like one of my favorite guests that we've had. So really excited to finally be able to read all these. We have Uber #14. We have what would have been like my #1 comic last week, The Empty Man by Cullen Bunn. I've heard it's really good, so I'm really excited to get to read it. We have X #14. We have Abe Sapien #13. We have Dexter's Laboratory #3 and all of its brightly colored awesomeness. We have Jonathan Hickman's God is Dead #14. We have what would have also been in my top 3, Bee and Puppy Cat #2, and there's going to be a Puppy Cat squishable. I'm excited. Probably going to have to get it. I have the Cat Bug squishable, so I'm going to have to get the Puppy Cat squishable as well. We have Sinister Dexter #7. This one was in my thing, but I have another one, so Coffin Hill #8. And then WWE Superstars. This is technically #5, but it is #1 of another arc. So that's happening, and I'm excited to read it. You have this cover, then on the back you have Daniel Bryan doing his Daniel Bryan thing. I'm excited to read it and see what the second arc brings. And for all of you guys that are probably going to comment and ask me to do wrestling videos, I still am planning on doing it. I just have to make time and whatnot. I have a very busy schedule, and I don't like to commit to things unless I know it's going to happen. So I'm just going to say I'm working on it, okay? That's all I'm going to say. But I'm excited to read this, so maybe I'll do a review on it. And then this is the stuff from this week, purely this week's stuff. One of them my shop actually didn't give me, but I just happen to have a copy already, so I'm using it. But my shop didn't get it, so I'll talk about that later. We have, speaking of Josh Elder and Scribblenauts #6 came out today. I'm excited to read all of these finally. He did this awesome Batman impersonation, so I'm excited to like read this and like have his Batman voice in my head the whole time. We have Adventure Time #29. They're Powerpuff Girls #10. Which Powerpuff Girls is coming back in the future, so I'm excited. We have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #35. We have Turtles in Time, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. So I'm excited to read that. We have My Little Pony Friends Forever #6. And all I see on the cover of this is a bunch of Rainbow Dash, so I'm excited. I like Rainbow Dash. And that concludes, for the most part, our all ages section of this comic video. We have Iron Patriot #4. We have Batman Eternal #11, and I read all 10 issues of Batman Eternal on the plane from New York to St. Louis. And I like Batman Eternal. I'm not as obsessed with it as everybody else is, so if you're not obsessed with it, don't feel bad. I'm not overly obsessed with it, but it keeps me interested enough to keep reading, and I think they do that on purpose. They don't always go to the same story, so I think that they do that to keep people interested and keep people buying it, and it's working, and I'm gonna keep getting it. But it's not as mind-blowing as I would have expected, but it is better than, I'm glad that I finally read it. Like, I read the first issue and then I haven't read since then, but I'm reading it now, so yeah. We have X-Men number 15, and Shogo is not a happy monkey baby on the cover of this one. We have The Punisher number 7. Another guest on panel to panel, Nathan Edmondson. I was on that one, so that's exciting. And then we have Elektra. This is issue number 3. Trinity of Sin Pandora, number 12. We have Future's End, number 7, another weekly series, and it's sort of like Batman Eternal. I like it. It doesn't always follow the same story issue to issue. There are a few different stories taking place, and sometimes it talks about them all, and sometimes it just talks about one or two. So what you get in every issue, once again, I think that's just their way of keeping people interested and not just buying from arc to arc. If you like mix all these arcs up together, it sort of forces people to at least thumb through them before they pick them up and whatnot. So it's all a marketing ploy, I'm sure. We have Punisher versus Thunderbolts Part 1, which is also just Thunderbolts number 27. I love Thunderbolts. Wolverine and the X-Men, number 5. Silver Surfer, number 3. One of my favorite ones. We have Uncanny X-Men, number 22. Avengers World, number 8. Unity, number 8. We have the Twilight Zone Annual, which was kind of pricey. Hoping that it's worth the $8 price tag on it. We'll see. We have the Crow Pestilence, number 4. Harley Quinn, number 7. My shop had 2 covers of this, and I liked this one the best, so this is the one that I got. We have Empire of the Dead, number 5. And then we have the Original Sin portion of the program. We have Original Sin Avengers, number 31. We have Nova, number 18. Which Nova always had a really weird connection with the Watcher, so it's kind of sad to see like Nova have to deal with all of this, because I know that he really liked the Watcher. Like, everyone likes the Watcher, but Nova, like, I feel like he thought him and the Watcher were like gonna be like BFFs, so I feel bad for Nova in this instance. And then we have Original Sin, number 4. I just got this variant one because trying to save money, okay? Can't buy all like 3 covers that my shop had, so I just got this one. We'll see if that lasts, but that's all I got. And then we have my top 3. We have Translucid, number 3, written by the awesome Claudio Sanchez and his wife, who also just had a baby recently, so congrats to them. I'm sure it's going to be an awesome baby because they're awesome people. Norton met both of them at Comic-Con last year, so that was exciting. We have Sex Criminals, number 6, because I like it. I like this title a lot, so yeah, it's top 2. M, number 1. My shop didn't actually give me one, but luckily I got one this weekend well, actually I got it before this weekend, but they had advanced copies at Special Edition and whatnot because they came early. So Piggy's Tale, number 2. I will officially get my store's copy next week, but for this week, this is the one that Todd gave me when I was there, so I'm excited to read it. I've already read it, but I'm going to read it again because it's worth reading a couple times, if not like all the time forever. So I'd highly suggest picking it up, and you can go back to when the first issue came out, and I was just as excited then. So yeah, I'm excited for this title. Everyone should go and read it. I don't know anyone who doesn't like it, and that means that it's awesome. So go get it. Go get all of them. Just become like a crazy comic hoarding person like me, and then we can be friends and talk about stuff and all of that. So these are my cupcakes this week. They look ordinary, but they are pineapple orange flavored, so that makes them amazing because pineapple orange anything is the best. So, littlest one this week, since it's a little cupcake, it's going to go to Claudio Sanchez and his wife for having their baby finally. It's once again, it's going to be a very musical baby comic book awesome. It's just going to be an awesome baby. And maybe it'll be awesome enough that if baby Shogo ever makes his way into an X-Men movie in the near future, he can be that baby, because I feel like he, without even seeing this baby, he could be that baby, because Claudio, his wife, is that awesome. So that goes to them. The second biggest one is gonna go to Mike Norton, because at Special Edition he was so amazing. The weather in Chicago, I wasn't here, but the weather in Illinois wasn't that great last Friday whenever everyone was flying into New York for the convention. Tim Seeley was supposed to be there. He didn't make it. Mike Norton made it finally after hours of tweeting on the tarmac about how bad planes were and whatnot. He finally made it, and he was at the convention. He was so awesome. I think I saw him every day multiple times. I was like walking Piggy during the convention a lot because he was there with the people at the table. So I was sort of dog sitting, which is awesome because I love that dog. And not just because he's a superhero, but because he's an awesome dog as well. And Mike Norton was so awesome with him. He like loved him, and I think Piggy loved Mike, and they just had this awesome relationship. But I feel like now they kind of miss each other, even though I don't know if it's actually the case or not. Mike did an awesome drawing for Todd that I had him do for Father's Day, because dog owners are parents as well. So he got that, and then he ended up like giving us like a copy of the Battle Pug like Volume 2 like hardback thing. So that was really awesome as well. So Mike Norton, I already loved you, and you already know that, but I love you more now because you're an awesome person, and you're very awesome with Piggy, who just wouldn't leave your table alone, but you appreciated that, and I'm looking forward to him invading your table in the future. And the biggest one is going to go to said dog. While he is not here and these cupcakes are not dog approved, at the end of the video I will have a short little thing of when I gave him a cupcake before I left on Monday. So he did get a cupcake because he was an awesome dog, and I really enjoyed taking care of him. And I love his book, which Todd wrote awesomely, Ethan drew it awesomely, they collaborate well together, and Piggy being the subject of it just makes it all better. So this one goes to the pup, because puppies don't get enough love in the world, so he gets that. So hopefully maybe if he watches this he'll appreciate that, and maybe next time we won't go on like a 6-hour walk looking for squirrels, because I need food sometimes. But that's all I have for this video. I will be making a haul video of the stuff that I got while I was in New York, both the stuff that I got at Special Edition and just all the stuff that I got from Midtown, and all of that. So look forward to that soon, and then I'll also have some unboxings this week because I'm getting my Loot Crate and all of that this week. So this week's going to be like a bombardment of videos, and I apologize for that. If you don't want to watch them, you don't have to, but they will be coming, so all of that. So I will see you guys next week, and have awesome new comic book day. So bye!